モロンズ。あとね、ビクターとトモコです。今日はメンタルフロスから10 Japanese travel tips for visiting America.
Yes, isn't that annoying? I think a lot of Japanese people think all Americans are like USA, but we're not all that way. But anyway, yeah, from Mental Plus today, this is an article written by a Japanese person to help other Japanese people when they go to America, just to give them help, a little advice, things that they should know.
はい、私たちは知るべきです。
First one is, so apparently this is something a Japanese person noticed that I never noticed. There's a thing called dinner plates, and what goes on them is a mighty disappointment. So first you have to understand, how is food served in Japan? How do we serve food in Japan?
私たちはとにかく細かい小皿をいっぱいまずサーブされます。
Small kozara? Toriwake
zara.
Also. So it's little plates are put out. When you go to an izakaya or a typical restaurant, you order like 20 things, 10 things, a bunch of things, and everyone shares and picks off them.
そうでちょっとずつ取ります。
This Japanese person was unimpressed by the big plates that come out on a table like at a dinner table, and you just scoop into them and throw them on your plate. And also she says that American food is bland and the food is flat to the taste, indifferent to the subtle different tastes. You agree?
ね、ちょっとでもまあ場所によるよね。
It depends on the place, but I will say that when you go out to dinner in America, you rarely have the feeling that you're eating American cuisine, unless you're in the South, like southern parts of America. They have like more of a southern taste, but there is not really something that sticks in my mind. I could be wrong. What do you guys think? Is there really an American
アメリカ行
cuisine?
くとチャイナ
Well, everyone goes to Chinese restaurants, French restaurants, Italian restaurants, pizza, everything's foreign, right? But it's good food. You know? Number 2.
はい、beware rough areas where the clothes demand attention.
So they're talking here about, this person noticed that there are some parts of America like ghettos or urban areas, maybe we shouldn't say ghettos, where people dress using kind of gang colors or gang symbols. And this person imagines that if a Japanese youngster comes to Japan, a lot of Japanese kids, how do they dress nowadays?
今ね、なんかズボン下げたりする人
Yeah, showing their underwear, and they look pretty good, but
パンツ見えてるよ。
yeah. I mean, it's brand new stuff, but they look like they're trying to dress like urban kids, like Justin Bieber, who thinks he's black. Okay, yeah. So this person thinks you shouldn't dress that way because you could be mistaken for a gang member. But you know that only if you're in a Jackie Chan movie in the 1980s. I don't think it's going to happen. So BS. Let's forget about that. Number 3. You'll be pleasantly surprised by American traffic patterns. Now you don't drive though, right?
あと免許あるよ。でもね、
But you don't
ドライ
drive.
ブしない。
So in Japan, many people do not have a license. And what do we call people like you? They don't drive?
ペーパードライバー。
Paper drivers, right? They have a license, but they never drive. So actually, it's not a big deal in Japan. If you drive, though, it's hell because it's so crowded. But a lot of people don't. Most people take public transportation. Yeah, subways and buses and everything is great. So Shinkansen, the bullet train is great. But in America, this person is impressed by how polite we are. I guess we are, generally speaking, a little bit more polite as drivers. We let people in. In Japan, it's more cutting each other off, and it's crowded everywhere. Traffic is pretty bad. I would, if you're in a big city in Japan, don't get a car. If you're in the country, you might need it, but otherwise, you really don't need a car.
でもアメリカは広いから私たちは
In America, it's almost impossible.
ね、
Right?
いいのね。そうやって
Right.
思
We
って
have
るね。
car culture, right? Okay.
はい。
Number 4.
Nobody is impressed by how much you can drink.
Yes.
In fact, shame on you だって。
Yes. So in America, we're really sensitive to the possibility that someone is an alcoholic.
そっか、日本だとわあすごい飲めるのねってなるけど、
Yeah, so it's kind of frowned upon
アメリカで
in
はやっ
America.
ぱちょっとアルコール中毒。
Yes. The only people who are impressed by how much you can drink are college graduates, people in college, kids in college, frat boys or anyone in
そ
college.
うね。そこは違うね、やっぱ
So
ね。
in Japan, you can drink a lot and nobody really gives you shit for it, which is cool. I like that.
はい
Okay.
じゃあそれは気をつけよう。はい。
Number 5. We have, we, Americans, have free time all week long.
そう。
Do you have free time?
まあでもないのよ。結
Every day?
局土曜日日曜日はいっぱい溜まってることをやるのだから。
What about during the week? What about Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
まあ、
Thursday?
パートタイムジョブがないとき
Sometimes I'm
は
tamatte, by the way.
パートタイムジョブじゃないときはまあこうやってアクション来たり、アクション来たりね
During the week, she comes, well, you come once a week, though. So.
勉強したり、ビデオ作ったり
A little bit, but so you have some part-time. It's not really true. But businessmen don't.
あ、そうよ。ないないない。もちろんな
Does
い。
your husband have part-time? I mean, free time? No.
No.
No. And my wife too. I mean, basically, I'm lucky because like at the school, you know, in between classes, I can make a video or work on something, read a little bit.
ね、土曜日日曜日もなんか
Watch some videos.
やることあって。
But Americans have much more part-time.
本当。
Yeah. If you're a businesswoman in Japan or LOL, you could go to the gym at night.
あ、そうそう。
But late at night. So they are starting to make it easier for people by opening gyms up later at night. But it's still, you know, if you want to enjoy yourself during the week, it's kind of tough. Yeah. So the weekends are extra crowded. Yeah, people going away and stuff.
そっか。
Okay, number 6. Okay, this is a good one. Knowing how to use sarcasm is a must to communicate with an American. So Japanese don't understand sarcasm. And something Americans do that does not exist in Japan is the quotation marks, the air marks. So when we say something, we use quotation
よ
marks.
くやるね。
And my students are always asking me what that means. Like, what does that mean? What
それ
do I do
サーカ
that?
スムなの？
Sarcasm. That's often means I don't believe what I'm saying.
そうなんだ。
Or, yeah, he's a nice guy. Yeah.
違うよ。
No, he's not. Right, for example.
そうよくわかった。は
But
い。
Japanese do use sarcasm.
あんま
At
り
least my wife does with me. And
Marina.
high school kids do. But it's not so common, so it's hard. And sometimes when you watch an American movie and they use sarcasm, they don't even try to translate it. They just change it completely. The Jimaku, the subtitles, right? Okay, number
そっ
7.
か。じゃあ number 7. They tend to horse laugh. Even the women, it's how they show they are honest.
So apparently, according to this Japanese writer, American women horse laugh. Can you imagine what a horse laugh is? Try it.
はないか。
That's not a horse. You sound like an old fat man. A horse laugh is more.
あ、そうやって笑
I
うんだ
think.
ね。
I think that's what. Is that what you guys think?
日
So
本
apparently, yeah. When you laugh, how do you
隠
laugh?
すのよね。口
Hide your
を
hand,
ね
right? So show me a laugh. Like that. Like that. So you cover your hands, right? I heard that in Korea, the girls don't even. You're not even supposed to show when you're drinking. You're supposed to drink like this. So showing
それ
your
は結構
mouth.
こうやって飲むけど。
So I wonder if that's related. But anyway, so in America, it's no big deal. You drink openly, you laugh openly. According to the article, men should not laugh because we shouldn't show our teeth. We look silly. I think there's nothing wrong with laughing out loud, but
ホースラフっていうのね。
yeah. Anyway, number 8.
Number 8.
You won't be getting your groceries anytime soon. So checkout lines are a great place to make friends. All right. So in the grocery store in Japan, how fast is it fast?
まあまあ早いよ。
Yeah, pretty fast, right?
すごい早いよ。うん。
Yeah, and often they have two, I'm sure they have this in America too now, but 2 or 3 or 4 cashiers. It's really fast. You go through really quick, right? And nobody cheats at express lines, things like that. But in America, it takes a long, long time.
そう、結構なんか喋ってる。
People and people are
レジの人と喋ってない。
Talk, really? I don't know about that. It's, I don't think it's that big a deal. But what this person is saying is that if you're going to buy something in a grocery store, it's going to take a long time. So don't expect fast service.
はい、わかりま
No
し
big
た。
deal.
日本は早いんだよね、やっぱ何でも。
Okay.
はい。
Number 9.
Number 9は、their vending machines are ridiculously limited.
And dishonest.
どういうことそんな
That
に。
means whenever you put your money in an American machine, it may not work. They're often broken.
壊れてんの
Yes, that's my memory of it. Is that true?
じゃ
Still?
あ使わない方
In
がいいじゃん。
Japan, let's say, what can you buy in Japan? You can buy, of course, soft drinks for
ソ
sure.
フト
What
リン
else?
クスでしょ。あとね、最近はクッキーとか、
You buy cookies?
こういう栄養エネルギーの
Energy bars?
エナジーバーとか、あとフルーツもパックに入ってリンゴとかみかんと
They're
か
selling some fruits there.
今あるの
Right?
よ。
You can buy sex toys, of course, and panties.
パンティーもあるある。あとあれ
And-
こ
What? Condoms in public? You don't have to be shy.
そうよね。
So let's you can buy pretty much almost anything. You can buy manga also. I've seen
そうね。
manga in there. I've
何でもあるよ。
seen ties and
化
white
粧品もあ
shirts.
る。
Really? Makeup too? You can buy almost anything. But if you go to an American airport, they sell iPods and
そうそう、あるんだよ
headphones.
ね。
Almost everything. So it's not that big a deal.
じゃあ
That's
それ
right.
壊れたら困るじ
Now,
ゃん。
I bet those work well, but in America, mostly it's all just Coca-Cola, machines or Pepsi or whatever, and they often don't work. They're broken.
わかった。
So,
じゃあそうやって覚えとこう
now in Japan, we can buy things with something we call a mana card, or just a little card. You charge it up, and you just slide it over a little sensor machine,
そう
and
ね。
you can buy anything.
本当は
Pretty
交
cool.
通のための。
Yes. Okay, last one.
はい、
That's really for transportation, but.
はい、どうぞ。
But darn it, they're also weirdly optimistic. You just can't stay irritated at them. So Americans are so optimistic.
オプティミスティックいいじゃない
Yeah,
ね
so you can't be angry with us.
はい、わかった。
So
起こしなさ
I don't know why this is. We should just know. You should know that Americans are optimistic.
はい、
So that's all.
はい、わかった。それが一
And
番言いた
Japanese
いの
are
よ
not. Japanese are
い
pessimistic.
や、それは depends on じゃないよ。
Now it says in America you can make mistakes, fail, and it doesn't matter. It's okay. It's okay to
じゃあ日
fail.
本人は気にするわ。
Yeah, Japanese are really sensitive. They don't like to fail. So, yeah. Really bad when you're teaching kids, right? But they say in Japan, if you fall down 7 times, you get up the 8th time.
セブンタイムスで7回。
Fall down.
七転び、や起き。
Good to know. That's your final lesson for today.
よく
Okay.
知ってんね。
Tell us what you think about this. I think it's kind of BS, some of this, but this was a request lesson. Someone asked us to comment on this article on mental floss. I hope you enjoyed it. And we want to hear from you about any differences between Japan or things that bother you about America. What things do you think about America should really bother Japanese? Because I don't think this was that good. But yeah, let us know. Thanks for watching. Talk to you guys soon. America. Wait a minute.